Atletico Bilbao versus Manchester United tonight, and then Tottenham, Bodo, Glimt. Set the scene for us, but then give us a score prediction, because we've still got all the Premier League games to go through as well.
Premier League? What's that mean?
Premier League?
What's that? That's the thing we do quickly for all of us.
Well, we will do it quickly, yeah.
We're the champions now. Everyone's relegated.
Say again?
One thing. No, I'm not saying it again.
Yeah.
You heard me.
I'm straight.
This is it. These are the Thursday's all we care about. Thursday's all we have been caring about.
All roads lead to Bilbao.
All roads leads to Bilbao. Twice over, I'm hoping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the finals in Bilbao, they are, fourth in La Liga.
Let's have a look.
Only lost 5 games all year. Oof. Don't lose many football matches at all. Don't concede many goals, but they don't score loads. We spoke about one superstar in Lamine Yamal, which obviously he is. Step up. But Nico Williams is right there, mate. And he also has scored in the European final, put his country on his back at a young age, and he's doing crazy things as well. So that's going to be difficult. Both brothers, actually, Inaki as well, on the other side.
Don't forget Sunset in midfield.
Yeah, I think he might be. I think he's out. Yeah, he's out.
You know, he's got "You Never Walk Alone" tattooed on his arm. That guy. No, just saying. Well, Unai Simon, obviously in goal, starts for Spain every week as well.
So it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. But one thing about this Man United team, I don't know how, but regardless of the league, in Europe, just been finding a way, mate. Unbeaten in Europe, don't lose, haven't lost.
Didn't you lose to them in, was it 2012?
Yeah, Europa we League. Did. I'm sure we lost to them before.
Heavily,
we haven't got a great record against
that
them.
atmosphere, they're going to drum up there.
They're going to be on it. But it's the same. That's what we got told against Leon. That's what it was against Sociedad. You know what I mean? Welcome to hell and all the things and that. And we get out of there just. And I think this will be the same. I don't have us down as winning this leg.
I still can't believe you're in this competition still.
Why?
No, because of the comeback in the last round. I still can't believe what I saw with my own eyes that day.
Man United,
it was
mate.
ridiculous.
You never die. We've seen it all.
That's
the
best comeback of the season, I'd say.
Yeah.
3 goals in 7
That's the
minutes.
best comeback of the
ridiculous.
season. That's a joke.
It was amazing. I don't want it to be anywhere near as dramatic this time. I was saying when we was previewing it, I was like, these criminals all year,
I love how you call them criminals.
all the time. These criminals all year have done this to us fans, where licks every game. There's 3 games left to a trophy. Can you just? Like, could you just get us back? We go, right, man, 3-0
in this competition,
man. First leg, 3-0, bro. Just get my shorts in that pack ready for go Bilbao, man. Don't care about the Old Trafford game, man. I'm ready. Can you just do that? Do you know what I mean? Can you just give us something?
How desperate are you to win this trophy?
Massively. Not going to downplay it. Well, however, I've been saying the whole time we're going to win it. So I'm not backing away from that, so we will. 100 million, mate. In terms of what we're trying to do and who we're trying to attract to the club, this could set us back another couple of years or could put us forward a couple of years. So it's huge, man. It's not going to negate for how crap the league's been. It's not going to save the season. But when it's been such a bad season, it doesn't matter what you're in, innit? If you're in with a chance to win something, you have to do it. And we got the chance to win 3 trophies in 3 years, 3 bad seasons, and get into the Champions League, which is nasty work from 14th.
You mentioned 100 million. If you factor in the commercial deals, the match day income, the broadcast income, you're right. 100 million this game.
So I'm saying, that's what I know. That's the price.
It's the 100 million playoff final.
Exactly, bro. And that's for what we're trying to do. That's 2 top players who can walk into our team and start. Versus like, all right, it looks like might get Cunha regardless of whether we get in it or not. But he might be the only staple signing. If we don't get this, then you got to start looking at, you know what I mean, lesser man than that. So
quick preview then. Score prediction. Sorry.
1-1. Getting back to Old Trafford.
Be careful because we're predicting your game straight after.
I mean, I'm leaning towards a similar kind of. I think we probably do beat them over the 2 legs. So I actually might go 2-1 tonight.
To Bilbao.
Yeah,
I'll go for a bit of that as well.
I reckon you beat them out.
I agree with Abby. I think tonight you might lose, but second leg at Old Trafford, what they did the other day. The experience.
2-1 down and beat them 2-0.
Now.
We don't keep clean sheets though.
You've got Ahmad's back now.
Ahmad's back.
Coming back. Yeah, I think United is that experience. That you got players that are bigger. I think. But 2-1 tonight. 2-1 to Bilbao tonight.
And then next week you you get one goal that needs
don't
to
be
win the
losing on the
game.
way back, please.
That's what I hope happens.
Yo, Rise, man. He better stand up.
Bro,
I mean,
I don't want to see him with no old school wired headphones looking at the flipping Bilbao Ultras, bro.
On the glove.
Just put the flipping the new school Bluetooth speak thing on your head, yeah.
What,
listen to what that's what he done the other day. He went in front of Leon Ultras, bro. He had the wired headphones, bro.
That's so mad.
Looking at the Ultras and then proceeded to dash the ball in the net twice, bro. So I don't want to hear nothing. Just keep yourself chill, bro. Listen to your little Afro beats or your little whatever you want to listen to, what you do, whatever you... Just chill, bro. Just put the Beats by Dre on or the Apple thing, the Sony, WMX,
if anything,
whatever.
Get on Doyle for a discount, Apple.
Get on Doyle for a discount, bro. Just lock in Andre Onana, bro.
Right.
Please. Him.
Tottenham also played tonight. Is there a glint of hope that you get through tonight?
Bodo Glimt. Nice.
Or as expressions call them, Bozo Glimt.
Oh, it's a risky game, that.
Very
risky.
I mean, you're at home. Are you going to the game?
Yeah, I'm going to it.
European
big nights, man. European semi-finals, mate.
Big, got to be
I'll call
there.
it because you still don't have a name for
Well,
the
it's just White Lane, isn't it? Yeah, look, obviously you've got to have hope for it. It's all I've got. It's basically the same. We're the same position. Like we basically could just do the exact same preview for both of us. Yeah. It's all we've got. I mean, 100 million. Do I think that probably gets invested back in the team?
I was just about to say that. You won't even spend your 100 million.
No, that'll go straight.
35 of it.
That'll go straight in Daniel Levy's pocket. But it's huge. And on paper, Tottenham have more than enough quality and should beat Bodo Glimt. But I'm also not being cocky about it, because when you've lost 19 times in the league alone and you look at the history of the Tottenham, that will tell you that something that is easy and on paper and is beatable for Spurs usually backfires and goes the other way. Tottenham make really hard work of it. They've got to really try and get this done in the first leg, in my opinion, before they go back to Norway. They're having a really good time at the minute. Bodo. There's a documentary that actually has come out today or the other day on Copper 90 about Bodo and their rise type of thing. And of course, they're minnows in comparison to a club like Tottenham.
They've only played 4 league games this season.
Yeah, because their season cut. When they were playing us earlier in this season, they rested. Let me tell you something about Bodo Glimt. I played against them this year at Old Trafford. Yeah. They rested because they had their big league game on the weekend after us to go win the league. They rested man against us. Probably says more about us than them, but we're the same. Yes, I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
listen, they scored first. They started bopping it about. I think was it 2-0 to them? Right, we had to come back. It was tight. We had to come back last. The thing was, I think we won 3-2 or maybe check man United Bodo Glimt. What was the score? I can't remember. But I was there and I remember thinking, bro, these men are all right.
3-2, yeah.
3-2. Who scored? What was the score?
Garnacho after a minute, but then they went 2-1 up.
That's it. They went bang, and we was 2-1 down. I goes Ross, and then for time they were good, and we had to come back. So they're all right.
But they start their season, I think, at a different time because they're in the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, so it's cold. So they've got rest and they're ready for this one team.
They're ready.
You better get them out of there. Don't go back there on that plastic pitch with the thing.
Tottenham have got to try and get the job done as much as possible tonight, which is terrifying prospect. But look, they're at home. First leg.
Get to the final
tonight. Try and
beat them 3-0 at Yard.
And hope that we go there and then don't concede 3. Hopefully we don't concede.
You two have just got the exact same thing going on.
They can't beat Bodo Glimt. I'm sorry, man. Come on.
If you don't beat Bodo,
the easiest draw.
You do. Your favourites for the flipping Europa League.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Bodo Glimt, man. This man should be doing up Ski Sunday, bro. You know what I mean?
And also,
innit? Ski Sunday they should be doing.
It's all they've got. It's all they've got.
Bro, if you can't beat Bodo Glimt,
I listened to
James.
I listened to James Maddison because he got asked a question in the press conference.
Love that.
No,
my gaffer.
No, I didn't hear that part, but I listened to a clip about what he said about, don't you owe this to the fans, after what you basically put them through? And he was like, put them through, we're going through it as well, blah, blah, blah. It affects us the same way when you're...
brought it back to them, he didn't say...
Well, he was he did say, I've phrased it wrong, obviously, I don't want them to think that we don't care, of course we care, it affects us just as much as it affects the fans, they still go and sell out the away ends, and I know they don't want to hear from us, etc. Right. So they know, fans don't want to chat to Tottenham right now.
Yeah, just go and
just try it, and the season can still be special because we can have what we wanted, which is to actually go and win a trophy. Yes, might have finished 17th doing it, but if you said that to me at the start of the season, and I think there is a clip of me saying it, I would have taken it.
Do you know what? At the beginning of the season, finish 17th, but win the Europa League, so you'd be in the Champions League.
Of course, I take it.
You would actually go, yes, please.
It's
As a Spurs
actually,
fan, you would.
For me, it's not even about the Champions League. Like, Spurs aren't good enough. Spurs are not good enough to compete in the Champions League. They're just not, right? For me, it's a new
manager and a big budget on the thing.
There needs to be a lot of work from the sample sizes that I've seen, but it's about winning the trophy. The Champions League that comes with it, great, but it's about breaking that thing that has been over us for 17 years, 16, 17 years, and winning a trophy and a European trophy at that. That's what I care about. That the Champions League is irrelevant to me.
That's just a byproduct of getting
it's a byproduct. Just win the trophy, get yourselves over the line, and if you finish 17th to do it, then that's absolutely fine. Cup your ears out. Always win things in my second season. I wish it would happen because that's just the coldest way to even get sacked as well. But
that picture would be cold.
Even you saying all this, I'm just thinking, and we can't yet because listen, I've got a tougher semi-final than you have.
Yeah.
If we have to play each other in this final,
but you will win.
Can you imagine the content?
You will win that.
I want to see that.
The content will be elite.
United don't. I mean, apart from Villarreal and Barcelona, you don't really lose European Cup finals.
And
but neither.
You spoke earlier this season when we argued about the Arsenal thing about you getting on planes and shit and going away. If we lost the final to Spurs,
but
what
a season this could not be for you. Liverpool winning the league and Abbey beating you.
European final.
But I don't think that would happen. I don't think that would happen.
Well, you just think that would beat you if we get to the
because I know. Look, this is a PTSD thing, but I think if you go and ask most Spurs
Bilbao in their own stadium.
I think no, but I would in a weird way. I'd actually fancy Spurs more against.
Wouldn't you rather play us?
No, but and this is my logic, right? My logic is we've beat United 3 times this season. Right?
It would be the 4th time you lose.
The one time will be the one time we can't do it. And that's why I actually back us weirdly more against doing it against.
And also you'd have to delete me.
Yeah.
You'd have to delete my number, my socials, your memory of me. Everything to do with me. If that
Matrix sense,
if that happens, delete me.
Okay.
But what if it's the other way around?
Won't be here, I told you. So, you want to play?
Score prediction tonight. Tottenham, Bodo, Glimt.
They beat them, man. 3-1 Tottenham.
Oh, you stole my one.
Because they always got a bozo moment.
Bodo moment.
But you do have them little criminal moments where you will probably concede a stupid goal for no reason. So, but then you'll just be back 3-1 for Spurs.
Come on, where's the chest?
I'll go.
Come on.
Playing the Norwegian minnows, remember?
I go 2.
2-1's not enough to take there.
I go
get in the final tonight.
Yeah, I want them to. It's just whether or not I believe with my whole heart that they will. I'll go 2-0 Tottenham tonight.
2-0.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
I go 3-1 Spurs tonight and 1 foot in the final.
3-2. And then an interesting game next week. Back in Bodo.
Damn, on the plastic pitch as well. Ooh. In 2025.
The allocation was so tiny. You had to have I don't know what that. You had to have 530. I think it was 530 loyalty points you had to have.
They probably
I don't know. I was just credits.
It's the same thing. Points
for that game.
Yeah, one of my
who's
good friends
witnessed the 19 defeats this season gets the ticket.
Who's been to every game?
He's been to every one of the 19 defeats.
They deserve it.
Right? Yeah,
they should be on the full credits.
Players,
well, that's
actually they should be getting free travel.
Absolutely. Full credits. They should know. What they should have done is refund your goddamn season ticket.
100%.
They should have done that.
But do you know what? Right? Play. Remember we beat PSV 7-1. But that second
they refunded them.
Yeah, they refunded.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They should for travelling fans and stuff like that.
I think when we got battered at Newcastle, remember when we were like 4-0, 5-0 down in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Good one. Good game, lads.
Some serious.
I think they did refund the fans for that, and rightly so. But yeah, a couple of the boys that I go to Spurs with, I think there's 2 of them. They've actually managed to get tickets to go because they go home and away. And bless his soul, he really does go home and away. Like
poor guy, man. That's doing that mileage.
Home and away.
Home and away.
That's a proper fan still.
It's proper. Like I did that for years, but like I gave up after 25. I was like, I'm not doing home and away anymore.
Right, super chat time. And then we'll run through the old Premier League predictions for you as well. Ryan, Robbie, would you take Rodrigo at Arsenal? Of course you would.
Yeah.
Well done, Don Robert, for doing the treble finish 3. I think he's talking about the three-peat second place.
Oh.